Welcome to another new episode of the Get Organised with Decluttr Me podcast with myself, Shelina. I hope you're well wherever you are in the world. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic that so many of us struggle with: wardrobe clutter and the endless cycle of shopping, but still feeling like we have nothing to wear. To help us tackle this, I am so thrilled to welcome Lauren Morley to the show. Lauren is the co-host of the Millennial Minimalist podcast and the creator of the 20 Outfit Wardrobe, a simple system designed to help women streamline their wardrobes and finally break free from decision fatigue and overconsumption. After years of battling her own overflowing closet, Lauren developed a practical, easy-to-implement approach that focuses on complete outfits tailored to real-life needs, helping women look and feel their best with significantly fewer clothes. I can't wait to hear more about her journey and tips for simplifying our wardrobe. Get ready for this new episode today. Welcome, Lauren, to the Get Organised with Decluttr Me podcast. It's so lovely to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be on today.
So you're all the way in Canada, so it's freezing right now, I'm guessing.
It is freezing cold. I went skiing this weekend and just wanted to go back inside.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah. We were wearing, I was wearing a sweatshirt yesterday and it was 25 degrees and people thought I was crazy, but I was cold. But yeah, skiing.
I am jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's too cold for us here. So anyway, thank you so much for being on the show. I can't wait to hear all about you and what you do and stuff. So first, let's start with the beginning. Can you share, your personal story of what inspired you to start simplifying your wardrobe and creating, ultimately the closet course?
Yeah. Again, thank you so much for having me. And, I've been podcasting on minimalism for almost 7 years now. And
Right.
my closet was that one area of my home and my life that I could just not quite figure out. I still really struggled with it.
Right.
And I had the same issues that we all have. You wake up in the morning and look at your closet, you feel like you have nothing to wear.
Yeah.
You buy clothes at random, never really knowing what you need, not really getting use out of them. And then just a lot of time not really feeling good in what I had on every day, not really
Right.
feeling put together. And there was one specific night, I remember I was going out for dinner with some girlfriends, and I ripped apart my closet trying to put on an outfit. You know those nights you
Yeah.
have where you're just you're late and I showed up in an old black dress. I did not feel good about myself. I came home to this massive mess and I was like, there has to be a better way to
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to face my closet every day, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. And I started researching different methods. If you found a method that works, great.
Right.
The biggest one is the capsule wardrobe.
The
And
what
I
wardrobe? Sorry?
really Oh, the capsule
Oh, the
wardrobe. Have you
capsule
heard of the
wardrobe. Yes.
capsule wardrobe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's where you have high quality basics that all go to each other,
Yeah.
all go with each other. And I loved the concept of it, but the more I tried to put it in practice, I just felt like I was never really done. I felt restricted with it. I was
Yeah.
always looking for that perfect capsule piece. So I finally had this aha moment and I was like, what if I just focused on outfits? I put together a few outfits.
Right.
I'll start with work, I'll wear them on rotation. And it worked so well. I put together some outfits for the weekend and for some social events. And for the first time in my life, I felt like my closet was easy. I could
Right.
get ready every morning. I wasn't shopping anymore. I knew exactly what I needed. I knew what I could get rid of in my closet. And that's kind of how the system was born, and I loved it so much, and it worked so well that I was like, "I'm gonna help other people with
That's
this."
amazing. And
Yeah.
it is that kind of aha moment. You need that to happen for you to then start fixing it and, isn't it? So
For sure.
for someone new to the idea, what was the first step that you took towards simplifying your wardrobe? Because you said you started with different outfits for work. So how did you get to that?
So, I kinda took my work clothes. I was working, in a sales office selling pre-construction real estate, so I had to dress up, and I just took my work clothes and I started trying them all on together and seeing what pieces looked best together, what shoes went best with them,
Right.
coat fit properly, what shoes and bag. And once I had about 5 or 6 outfits, I was able to get up and get ready so easily every morning.
Right.
And that made me also realize, to extend your question, I had to identify what I needed clothes for. So
Yep.
it was like, okay, this is how I need to be dressed for work. What do my weekends look like? What does my social life look like? And then I
Right.
kind of created my outfits in my closet around my current lifestyle, because I feel
Right.
like a lot of our wardrobes are clothes that have nothing to do with our current
No,
lifestyles.
no. And it is a lot. I see it with people's closets that it's a lot of aspirational things. Like they buy things with the hope of wearing it at something like an event or a work or something, and then it never works out and it's just
And
stuck in the wardrobe then.
that
Yeah,
was
no.
classic me.
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm gonna buy this top in case I ever have a boat."
Oh, really? Okay, that's another one. I've never heard that one. No, I must
Yeah.
have heard that one, yeah. But people have boats here, so yeah, yeah.
Oh, I guess it yeah.
But yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I've got the issue now that because I work so much and I have my own set uniform to wear, like black polo and jeans, and then I
Nice.
have other clothes, but I don't wear them very often. So I have some weeks where because I don't go out at night if I've been working. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, like I have all these clothes, but nowhere to go. Like I haven't got time to go anywhere. So I have too many black t-shirts because yeah, that's all I wear.
But, like, for instance, with your closet, you could have your outfits for work, and then you could put together a few dressy outfits for those odd occasions where you do go out for dinner or an event. And then you can put together some, like, really cute, casual, at-home outfits that you still feel good in, but when you're having, like, a day off
Yeah.
or an after work evening, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that works. And I mean, for me, because I do a lot of supper clubs, I go to a supper club every month, a specific one, and they have a
Oh,
theme every month. It's different food. So I'll see what the theme is and dress up. So that's my one day of the month where I'm purposely dressing up so I can find outfits to wear. But
to
yeah,
wear, yeah.
yeah, but it's an anomaly to that. But I know that, a lot of people are doing that, like buying a lot of clothes, not wearing it properly. And so what are and people talk about minimalism, but they think it's getting rid of everything, which I always say is no, you can't, and it's not normal for people to live with nothing.
For
But
sure.
it's just crazy, isn't it? So like, a lot of people might be thinking about doing this and like they're thinking, yes, I'm going to be minimalist. I'm going to get rid of everything. But what are the common mistakes you find with people when they try to simplify their wardrobe or try to minimalize?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely do not need to be a minimalist to do this. You could honestly, like, I teach what I call the 20 outfit wardrobe, so you could just create 20 go-to outfits. But in terms of just getting started, I would sit down with a pen and paper. I would look at your calendar and see what you've done in the past and what's coming up in the future. Like,
Right.
what does your work life look like? Do you need business casual, business formal? Are you wearing a uniform? Are you working from home, but maybe sometimes you need to look presentable on Zoom, so you need nice Zoom tops?
Yeah.
And then what does your weekends look like? Like, are you in your 20s and single and going out, or are you in your 30s and 40s? Maybe you're at the park with your kids, or
Yeah.
and then what does your social life look like? Are you going out for dinners? Are you traveling? Are you going to events? So really creating your wardrobe around your lifestyle
Yeah.
and what you need to be dressed for. And then when those events come up, you have these like put together outfits that you can just put on, as opposed to this like endless headache of trying to put together an outfit every morning.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's really clever as well. Like that does make lots of sense. I used to do it
Mm.
that I used to plan my wardrobe the night before when I used to work because I used to be a lawyer.
Oh,
So I had that corporate
yeah.
life. So that was one way. But yeah, I remember that I used to have set outfits I'd wear every week for work because I had to look in a certain way. But just
Yeah.
plan it the night before. So yeah, but that's great. That's true actually. Um so you talked about the 20 outfit wardrobe. You talked about the like writing it down and everything. What if people have got too many things? Like, because then it gets overwhelming. So how can you narrow it down to get that kind of 20 outfit wardrobe?
So I would definitely and again, you can have more than 20 outfits or less than 20
Right.
outfits, but I would start with once you kind of figure out what you need to be dressed for, start trying on pieces, figuring out what looks best together,
Right.
and tailored to the events, and then you'll start to get more of an idea of what in your wardrobe, really doesn't work to wear anywhere. It doesn't go with anything else that you own.
Right.
And if there's reasons why you don't like your clothes, like really question it. Like maybe a skirt's too short or a sweater's too itchy or shoes are
Yeah.
too small. Like things that are uncomfortable, it's unless you're gonna get them tailored to fit you in some way, it's best to donate or sell those pieces
Yeah.
because the stuff that's uncomfortable, we're never gonna wear.
It's true, and I never get those itchy jumpers, like, it just you can see that they're itchy before you even buy them, and I just don't get people buying them. It makes
I
me itch
know,
just
and I feel like the older I get, the more comfortable I need my clothes to be.
but I suppose because you have like, how long are the winters in Canada?
It probably starts to get cold like November, December here now. Our seasons have
Right.
shifted a bit, and it really doesn't get warm until like April, May,
So you're wearing
maybe close
jackets
to end
and
of May.
jumpers for, like, half of the more than half of the
For
year.
half of the year, yeah. I do recommend if you live in a climate with both warm and cold months, you can have 2 sets of 20 outfits,
Yeah.
but yeah, by the end of winter, I'm looking forward to my summer dresses and shorts and a
Yeah.
lighter coat.
I can imagine, yeah, because we don't have that. I mean, now it's colder, so, I mean, I had to take out a sweatshirt, and that was a shock for me because I only take it out
Mhm.
for traveling. But yeah,
Oh,
we don't have that. We have it's very hot in the
it's
summer,
warm.
but still you're going into aircon, so it's not like we just wear the same clothes all the time in a way. Um, you know,
Yeah,
dresses, tops, whatever. So yeah, thankfully we don't have the to change the whole wardrobe and take out the winter and summer unless we go on holiday. So there's less thinking in that sense. But yeah, you guys have to
for
really think
sure.
about what you're gonna wear, and yeah. God, I don't miss that. That's why I left England.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's a whole thing. I hear you. It's fun
Um,
for, like, a few weeks around Christmas, and then it's just a dread until spring.
yeah, yeah. No, well, I used to have this, like, in November, and this was, like, in my 20s, and that was, well, 20 years ago. But in November, I would always have a day off because I would suddenly feel so miserable and depressed. So I'd call my boss and say, I'm sick." And she knew it was, like, my blue day, or, in November, because it was so miserable, isn't it? Like, there's
Oh,
nothing to look
it's the
forward to.
worst.
Yeah.
I know, the winter blues, I get them.
Yeah. No, I can imagine, yeah. Well, spring is coming soon, so you get
It's
your
coming.
yeah, it'll be better. Anyway, back to our wardrobe now. We talked about, like, when people have lots of stuff. So how can people shop less but make better, more intentional choices in what do you think is the best way to do it?
So there's a few things you can do. The beauty of figuring out what clothes you need and then
Mm,
actually creating the outfits, you'll be able to realize the pieces that you genuinely could benefit your wardrobe. So, I always had people find their outfit inspiration and their outfits that they would love to create or use style elements from. But once you kinda get the outfits down, you'll be like, "You know what? If I had a really nice winter coat or a bag or an undershirt for some of these blazers, a better boot," you are able to elevate and kinda bring the outfits together by just bringing in a few pieces to your wardrobe. As opposed to I feel like a lot of us just kinda go shopping on Sunday, go shopping before a trip, go
yeah,
shopping before an event, and we're not really thinking about what pieces would benefit our wardrobe that we can wear and love and use for years as
yeah,
opposed to just wear a few times and shove back into our closet and never look at again.
yeah, yeah. I find that a lot here. I don't know if it's as big there, but there's a lot of online shopping. So people buying from
Yeah.
Shein and Zara and all of these places. So there's a lot of fast fashion being bought, and it's not with any thought. It's just like I'm sitting in front of on my phone buying while I'm watching TV kind of thing. And a lot of the time I have to open packets of clothes for clients, but there's that element that people are not buying, they're buying cheap rather than the quality, which I think, is what you're saying that it should be done when people go shopping, isn't it?
For sure, and I see, it's hard to be like, "Oh, just buy really good quality clothing,"
Yeah,
but it can be expensive, and
yeah,
it's like, "Well, why would I spend 200 on a shirt when I can spend 20?" The beauty of this day and age, though, is that the secondhand market is so big, like,
yeah.
websites like Poshmark, you can buy some really beautiful pieces. I just got a ski jacket, I think it retailed for, like, $400. I got it for $100, and it was,
Really?
like, in
Oh,
perfect condition.
yeah, yeah,
So, you can still purchase, like, higher quality, beautiful pieces, secondhand or, make that investment and know that you're gonna wear it for years as
yeah,
opposed to buying a top for 20 or $30 and only wearing it a few times.
yeah, yeah. And so what
Yeah.
shops in Canada are, you know, like the high street stores, but of good quality? Like we have here and, in the UK, we have Marks and Spencers and Costs, and other stories and things like that. But what's the ones in Canada? Because we have a lot of listeners who are from here or around the world, but who travel to Canada. So it will be good for them to know where they should shop other than Lululemon, because they always shop in
Yeah.
Lululemon.
Oh, no, that's good to know. Um, so I shop a lot from Lily Silk. I
Right.
think they're based in Europe too. One thing I think it's good to focus on, like, brands and companies, but just, like, being able to feel a garment and feel the stitching and look at what it's made out of
Yeah.
will give you a lot better idea of quality. Like, if something's made out of 100% silk, 100% cotton, and, researching the brand before just because a lot of brands sometimes will, back themselves up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's also the website Buy It Once. So there are some brands that will literally back their products up for a lifetime if
Oh,
you
really?
wanna look through that. Yeah.
Oh, I'll
But
have to
I
check that.
Yeah, it's really good. But I always just recommend with my clients, just teaching them how to, like, feel and hold a
Yeah.
garment and check what's actually in it to see how long it'll last. Because you
Yeah.
can buy a really expensive piece and it's not good quality.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. There is that. There's a lot
Yeah,
of that, and I think people are looking at sustainability as well and going more for natural material because people are sick of the polyester from fast fashion, aren't they?
for sure.
Like I've seen a lot of more people are getting cotton and linen outfits
Yes,
because
I
they
love
last a
it. It's
long
a
time.
lot more comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. And I think, I mean, I'm in my 40s, so I'm at that perimenopause stage. So everything, your skin is sensitive, so you need to have more, natural fibers to wear rather than, the polyester stuff.
Yes,
Um,
very true.
so let's talk about people being stuck in a style rut. So what advice do you give to them? Because a lot of people, they'll be like, yeah, yeah, I could find 20 outfits if I had any style. But a lot of people don't have style. So what do people do then?
So I think a lot of people think they don't have style, but they just need to tap into it a little bit. Like,
Okay.
we can all think of times when we're, like, out for dinner or an event and we see someone and we're like, "Oh, they're so well dressed," or "That's such a great outfit." Like, that is your personal style. That's, like, something that you're drawn to and you love. So, going home and trying to recreate that look, you can take a piece in your closet, maybe it's, like, a navy blazer or, like, a red blouse, and type into Pinterest or ChatGPT and say, I have this piece of clothing. You can either take a picture of it and upload it into
Oh, wow.
ChatGPT.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and just say, like, "What can I wear it with?" Or search Pinterest and say, like, "red blouse outfits." And so many
Oh, good.
outfits will come up of how to style them and different outfits that you could put it in, and the beauty is you probably already have a lot, if all of the pieces in the outfit already, so
Right.
you can kind of recreate outfits, just out of the stuff that you already have.
Yeah.
People just they think they need all this new stuff, but really they just need to take a little bit of time and put together the stuff they already have in their wardrobe.
Oh my God, I've learned something new. I mean, I love
Yeah.
ChatGPT, but that is
Oh, I love it.
amazing.
It's amazing, yeah.
Oh my God, that is just so I'm gonna try that out. Like,
Yeah.
but we're so behind. Like, I was showing clients that you can do Google, on Google, the app, you can search thing like wires, and you can check to see what the
Yeah.
wire type is, because people don't know how to do that. Like, you can do searches on Google. So you've blown my
Yeah.
mind. I'm gonna teach this to my clients. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah. You can type in, like, your hair color, eye color, skin tone. It'll tell you what colors work best for you and, which colors to stay away from. So, like, if you are stuck in a style rut, of course, like, I help people with it
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
but, ChatGPT is, like, such a quick search engine to, like, really help you with your closet.
Oh my God. Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Like, we learned something new today. Um,
You're welcome.
so, so I do decluttering and organizing, but do you think it will help with the wardrobe issues, or not? Like, what do you think about decluttering and organizing?
So, I think it is 100% great. I think there's a lot of benefits. I think getting clothes out of your closet that don't fit you and that you don't like and that aren't comfortable and, like, color coordinating it makes it beautiful, easy to find pieces.
Right.
But your closet can be the most organized place in your home, and you can still walk into it and feel like you have nothing to wear. So I think that taking it the next step and putting in that time and figuring out what pieces look best together
Yeah.
will make those few minutes in the morning when you're getting ready so much easier. And it'll help you shop less and dress better. There's so many benefits to it.
Right.
And I think I actually always tell my clients to declutter their closet last because
Mhm.
there's like pieces that we'll bring into an outfit and they're like, "Oh my god, I was gonna get rid of that. I'm so glad that I didn't because it worked in this outfit." So,
Right.
the most sustainable clothes that you have are the ones in your closet. So
Yeah.
those are the ones you wanna get use out of and wear and try to, put in outfits and wear on a day-to-day basis. So at the end, when you're like, "This doesn't go with anything, it's not comfortable, it doesn't fit," that's when you can get rid of it.
Is like a different kind of system and way to do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I can see the logic. It does work. Obviously not for my clients. But
Yeah.
but yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah. I think from a style point of view and putting the outfits together does make total sense. Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of times when my clients are decluttering things and they're just plain fugly. That's why they need to go. But
Yeah.
so they'll never go with anything. But yeah, no, I can see your logic that yeah. I will begrudgingly
It's
accept it.
Hey, decluttering and organizing is a very important step for the closet.
Yeah, and I don't do rainbow, so I do it like a logical way, so
Oh,
I'm like,
oh,
yeah, I don't
there
believe in
you go.
rainbow. Anyway,
No.
right. So what are your favorite tips or tricks for maintaining your, like, a simplified, timeless wardrobe if you don't believe in the color coordination?
So, I mean, there's a few things, like you said, stick with, like, more the majority of your wardrobes should be classic and timeless. I don't
Right.
think there's anything wrong with, like, having trends or loving a trend, but if your whole wardrobe is trend, it is constantly gonna be in and out, and you are going to have to be updating it a lot more than if most of your wardrobe is more timeless and classic.
Yeah, yeah.
So, the biggest points, figure out what you need outfits for, take an afternoon, figure out what pieces work best together in your wardrobe, and then really figure out what pieces are beneficial. Going on like a 30-day shopping cleanse where you're not shopping and then really forcing yourself to see what you could use in your
Yep.
wardrobe
Yeah, yeah.
or, what pieces you like, what pieces you don't like, and why will help you finish your closet. The best thing I get from my clients are like, I feel like my closet's complete.
Mhm.
Like I have something to wear to everything. I can get ready easily. I don't feel the need to go shopping anymore, which is it's so great because
Yeah.
it can
Yeah.
be such a never-ending revolving door.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's the best thing in the world when they have a break from shopping and actually can enjoy their wardrobe. I always advocate that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best thing
Yes.
ever. So finally, where can people go to learn more about you and the closet course?
So it's just theclosetcourse.com. And I have an e-guide, the 20 outfit wardrobe e-guide. I have an online course you can take. And then I do one-on-one coaching where I actually help you put together your outfits and make your 20 outfits out of almost all of the clothes that you already own.
Oh,
So
amazing.
that's what I offer. And then I have the Millennial Minimalist podcast you can listen to anywhere that you find podcasts. And we talk about all things simplification for your life.
Amazing. Oh my God, that's so amazing. Well, I'm going
Yeah.
to put all the details in the show notes as well. Thank you so much for being on the show. It's been so interesting and like you've blown my mind with the ChatGPT tip. So that's just the best thing ever.
Oh, yeah, you gotta try it out today. It's
Yeah,
so
no,
fun.
I have. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you again. It's been such an absolute pleasure having you on the show. And yeah, thanks again for listening, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks so much to Lauren for being on the show today. I hope you found it as helpful as I did, especially with that ChatGPT tip. That was just mind blown kind of situation. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. You love listening to Lauren and listen to our conversation. If you did, please spread the word with your friends, your family, whoever you think would love to hear this episode. I will be giving you another episode next week, so stay tuned and thanks again. Take care. Bye.